I'm going to let you guys watch a cool video about the Amish.
To end this week, I'm headed down to Sarasota on Florida's glorious Gulf Coast, where every year a small neighborhood is transformed by one of America's most distinctive communities. Welcome to Pinecraft. Since starting as a tourist resort in the 1920s, this has become a holiday hotspot for the Amish. We have a mural here depicting everyday Amish life. Friendly man welcoming us. Maybe we can ride the horse. The Amish are Christians that hold on to a simple, rural way of life. They're best known for the regimented plain clothes worn for reasons of humility and modesty. They also reject most forms of modern technology, some even avoiding electricity from the national grid.
Well, I guess we grow up working. I mean, we don't just sit around doing nothing. It's always, you've got something to do. And like in the evening, of course, we read books. We don't have TV. And our children like to come home. We have cookouts. It's a very secure life. You grew up in an area where your life was always sort of, you knew what to expect.
Of course, as time goes on, it's not so simple anymore. You know, we don't do things like we did 100 years ago or 50 years ago.
This might look like a normal street in Central Florida, but actually many of these are Amish holiday homes. And if you look right here, this is a power line. Even the Amish want to kick back on vacation. The neighborhood offers more modern conveniences than you might find in one of their traditional settlements. Bicycles and golf carts replace horse and buggies. And the holiday homes, they all have power. We heard there's a saying that whatever happens in Pinecraft stays in Pinecraft. Every winter and spring, an estimated 5,000 people come to visit. But if you're not Amish, you might have to prepare for a cold reception. They tend to keep themselves to themselves, not so much out of unfriendliness than modesty. And when the camera comes out, everyone tends to scatter. I've been a lot of places, and I've met a lot of people, and I fit in most of the time. But here, obviously, I stick out like a sore thumb here, and I don't exactly know how to interact. So it can feel a little bit lonely at times. I head to a hotel which welcomes both Amish and non-Amish guests, where, luckily, John and Wilma have agreed to sit down with me. And even then, we take a while to warm up. So yeah, we'll have some fun, make a few little pieces for television, and tell some stories, like this one. Can you both tell me a bit about Pinecraft?
There's no other place like it in the world, I don't think.
Why do you say that?
It's really a social life for older people.
You go at the park, it's kind of a gathering place where people come, sit and visit. There's a shuffleboard down there, and people, a lot of the older guys are shuffling, mostly men, but there's always one court open for the women. So yeah, you get to know people from a lot of different areas and different denominations. You know, they come in here, and it's been interesting from that people, what we call outsiders, you know, that weren't arguably Amish, just happened to be in the area, and now they're coming back ever since. There's that Cincinnati couple,
Yeah.
some of them, we've become close friends with them, and they're nice, clean people, you know, not people that you don't have to be ashamed of. I think we've been very blessed to have a place to go like this, and the people accept us, and yeah, it's quite unique.
On John's recommendation, I head to the park, hitching a ride on a very non-traditional mode of transportation. My new guide is Emmanuel, a longtime resident here in Pinecraft. So what's this game is called Shuffleboard?
Yeah.
And what's the point?
The point is to get your puck on the area that's marked
In shuffleboard, players are awarded points for landing discs within the scoring area, but landed in an area called the kitchen, and you're deducted 10 points.
So my teammate is the guy over in the blue.
Okay? Yeah.
It seems like quite a popular sport.
It is very popular in the winter time down here, yeah.
And away we go.
So I will try to get up there and see what I can get. Right.
All right, here we go. My first ever shuffle. On my first ever shuffleboard. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I knocked us both out. I'm hitting them, which I think is good, but no one scored any points. Oh.
It turns out the shuffleboard court is definitely the place to be. John has come over all the way from the hotel to cheer me on.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're not ready for the tournament.
I was playing better until you showed up, I swear. So are we gonna play or what?
No, I'm just watching.
Just criticizing from the sidelines.
Yeah, I like to criticize.
No, I don't think that was good. Our score goes up, our score goes down, and now we're at 26 and they're at 68. You might think there's 4 more rounds left, but no, it ends at 75, which means if they score 1 more, so if we don't knock this yellow one out, we lose. He has to knock 2 of them out. And that looks like it's game over. Game over. You win.
We win.
Well, it was a learning experience. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you. That was so much fun. Appreciate it. How was I? I was okay?
Oh, yeah, for the first time.
Okay, that's good to know.
Apparently, all it takes to make friends in Pinecraft is losing a game of shuffleboard.